Welcome to Language Power. After listening to this course, the student will be able to present themselves in Norwegian, understand the basics of Norwegian small talk, have a basic understanding of local Norwegian customs and traditions, count to 11, correct other people's grammar, appreciate hot food from petrol station, gossip about people when they're not around, and saying no to immigration and travel back to where they came from.
Wow.
Yes.
That was sneaky. So, when did you record that?
So we have a new intro music. We've had some help from friends.
I see.
And they helped us, yeah.
Who do we? I wasn't expecting that. I really like that. That's the first time
Thank you.
I've heard it.
Yeah, that's it's great. It's great. And we have today, we're going to learn. We'll just go straight to the course.
Let's go straight
because it's very important to learn. Let's talk about, going to the shop.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything? We talked about that, not in the podcast, but when you go to a shop, når du skal handle, when you're buying stuff in the shop, local grocery shop, and I say, påse. What do you say?
Sausage.
Not pølse. Påse. The woman in the counter is saying, påse. What do you say?
If it's not bag.
Yeah.
Bag, isn't it?
And what do you answer?
Yeah. Tusen takk.
Even if you just bought a banana?
Oh.
You should have practiced more.
Yeah.
So the next question is, kvittering?
Do I? Yes, I'd love a kvittering, which is receipt.
Very good. Very good, Jamie. That's most impressing.
Oh, thank.
And so how would you then, when you buy the rullebånd?
Mm-hmm.
You understand the rullebånd? Where you put the groceries and it drives, where you put your suitcase and it... you have sticks.
Sticks?
Wooden squared sticks between your groceries and the guy in front of it.
Yeah.
What's it called in Norwegian?
What's it called in Norwegian? I don't even know what it's called in English. Pinner? A stick, isn't it? Pinner? Shop pinner? Shopping stick?
That's very bad, Jamie.
Oh no.
You should know. That's basic things,
I feel shame.
that you should know. No, I'm just kidding, actually. It was a trick question. Nobody knows. So that's Norwegian language has a couple of holes.
Outrageous. Yeah, we need to think of a name for it then.
Yeah, and I was talking about grensekontroll.
What's grense control?
Border patrol.
Grense. So grense is border.
Yeah.
And patrol.
What do you think about that? So there are lots of words in Norwegian that doesn't... That it's not a complete language, you see. They don't have a word for it. Somebody call it skillepinne.
A skillepinne? What's a skille?
Skille is to, å skille, ikke sant? Let's go further. We did something.
We did.
What did we do?
We went on a Harry trip.
Harry trip, that's right.
Yeah, or Harry tour. Tour is trip in Norwegian.
Language power.
That was very dramatic.
Yes, we did. We went to a Harry trip, and what do you think about? Did you like it? Did you experience it for the first time? I took you under my wings.
So there's a lot of things that I've learned from the Harry trip. So I can give you a list of some of the things I think that
if you could come closer to the microphone, it won't kill you.
It might kill me. So the first thing I learned on a Harry trip is if you're getting the ferry over, like we did, 8 minutes early is still late.
Yeah, we didn't make it in time because I drove in the wrong direction.
But I wasn't going to mention that bit. I was just going to go with it 8 minutes early is too late, but
That's to show you that when that was part of the education. When Norwegians drive wrong, they never admit that they've driven wrong. They just say, "Oh, yeah, right. Ja, nettopp. Ja, akkurat. Ja, bare snur foran her, så går det fint det." So now you got a perfect example. I drove wrong in the wrong direction for 25 minutes, even though I've driven that road for years.
We even
but
joked about it.
I did not admit. I kept character.
Yeah.
And I should be... you should give me credit for that.
For keeping character. Oh, good job. Well done.
Just like...
Yeah.
So that's very important to stay in character.
Yeah.
Harry. Did you... har du noen tanker om ordet Harry? Do you have any regrets? No, feelings about Harry. What does it mean to you?
So, like, I've got some things about the trip itself and about the notion of what Harry is. So from what I looked up, because I checked it afterwards out of interest and spoke to some friends that are quite smart about this sort of thing, and they said that Harry was named after because English names were taken on by Norwegian working class as a popular thing, and it was seen a Harry trip is sort of like a classist. You can't afford to buy your own stuff, so you have to go to another country to buy it, sort of thing, from what I've seen, or from what it...
Harry is just having bad taste, and it's an expression... well, every country has their Harry. In Norway, it's called Harry, and other countries have, like in Asia, like in, for example, in Pakistan, it's called haram.
Haram, oh yeah.
Yeah. Everything that's haram is basically Harry, you know, eating hot dogs at the petrol station. That's kind of Harry. Having ketchup, setup in most of Asia, it's haram. You know, have women dressed with a big cleavage. You can see half the boobs. That's kind of haram. That's Harry.
Oh.
Of course. That's why you have burqas, you know. So gossip, that's Harry. To gossip and to be, you know, drunk, go around and be drunk. That's kind of Harry. But it's in Asia, it's called haram. So it's almost the same word. So everything that's haram is basically also...
There were a few things that happened on the trip that were pretty Harry. Like when we get on, because we get on, there's a buffet. And it seemed like everyone just descended on this buffet like piranhas on a feeding frenzy. Like it was really weird. People like pushing each other, tutting each other, just really trying to move each other faster.
So we took the ferry from Sandefjord to Strømstad.
And then the other thing, it was like you could tell some people were like playing Beat the Buffet. So I saw one old guy literally put a massive block of blue cheese on his plate. It was huge. Like, it's literally bigger than you'd buy in the shop. And he obviously just took it with him and probably put it in a Tupperware tub or something. Yeah. There was that woman that drank 6 glasses of the free wine in 2 hours.
But that's not typical Norwegian. That's typical the whole world. Is it free? Then what's it going to be? And if you are a Nav person, you have nothing in your calendar except that you have a red ring around 17th of May. Then just drink and
it was because there was one guy who was noticeably drunk within about 30 minutes of the trip.
But the thing with Harry trips are that it's cheaper in Sweden. Can you say that in Norwegian? Det er billigere I Sverige.
It's billigere.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. As a teacher, it's I'm ashamed of myself. But it just sounded. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But you can just keep on saying it in English. It's cheaper in Sweden, and do you know why it's cheaper in Sweden?
Because they've got a more sensible economy.
The costs are lower.
Oh. that makes sense. That too, yeah.
The economy is okay, but they don't de får dårligere lønn.
What does that mean?
Lønn.
Lønn?
Oh.
What's the lønn?
If you don't know what it means, then you don't need to get lønn for this podcast then. It means they're getting thumbs up for good work. But there are big taxes, The tax is the problem, and skatter og avgifter.
Yeah, well, scat obviously means something else in the UK, and they demonstrate it quite regularly here.
Yeah, it's bigger here, so you don't have any choice, and it's not new. It didn't happen yesterday. Harry handle, or hooray handle is 3 ways of saying the same thing, but it's been going on for 100 years.
Well, what I noticed is there was actually a larger selection of things to buy.
They have a bigger selection.
Was just as good.
That's Harry handle.
Yeah.
And
so it's Harry to go to another country to get a better selection of food for cheaper prices.
Yeah, and then it's Harry in a double sense. Because it's Harry, lots of things are Harry. Like, for example, as you have your wallet in your back pocket, and that's Harry. But Harry in Sweden is double Harry, because it's Harry 2 times.
Oh, why is there 2 Harrys?
Because first you buy cheap food, which is kind of, and you drive to Sweden, and you buy it. So you call this something called Sverigeskam, Swedish shamefulness.
Swedish shamefulness?
Yeah, so there are lots of people who secretly go to Sweden and buy stuff and don't tell anybody. And the first thing they do when they get home is to get rid of the evidence. So
they eat everything?
No, they the plastic poster, the bags.
Oh, the bags.
Do you see what I did with the plastic bags when I came home? You asked, "Aren't you keeping them?"
Yeah, because I've kept mine.
Yeah,
because I don't know. I don't think it's embarrassing to go somewhere and get something for cheaper, especially when the quality was probably better.
It's Harry, isn't it?
That's not Harry. That's sensible.
It's Harry, but it's but every country has their own version of Harry. I was in Pakistan many years ago, and I had a goatee, a flipskjegg, and I was sitting at the frisørsalong. Kan du fortsette å snakke norsk? Takk. Frisørsalong?
A frisør salon?
Yeah, and he was saying to me, "How do you want your beard, motherfucker?" And I said, I want a flipskjegg.
A flipskjegg?
Yeah, like a flip phone, American flip phone. You can, if you don't want the beard, you can change calendar, change the beard. No, it's a flip. Fip. It's actually there's another wrong with Norwegian language. There are different ways of saying the same thing. Some say fippskjegg, and some say flipskjegg, and some say smultring, and some
smultring.
Say smultring. You've seen the smultring? It's lots of gjerrige bakere who made holes inside of a bolle to spare penger, and that became the smultring. It's a bowl with a hole in it.
A bowl with a hole in it.
I think, I don't need to explain more because it will be too much to remember. So I told him that I want a goatee. And he said, "Oh, are you serious?"
Really?
I said, "Yeah, I'm very serious." I said, but why? That's something Arabic people do. Are you pretending you're like Arabic? That's so stupid. Everybody knows you live here. That would, the people will talk behind your back and laugh at you. That's so farmerish thing to do.
Oh, wow.
So I said, "I will have the goatee." And I said, okay. But I don't say that I haven't warned you.
Do you know what? I was, and this is really bad on my part, I thought that he was going to bring in a goat. I thought
that's so racist thing to say, that a hairdresser, how would you like your beard? Like this? Or like this?
Yeah.
Or like this?
I mean, it's a legitimate style.
So you mean that they don't have like books with models on them in Pakistan? They have like different animals. I would like water buffalo.
So the Harry trip that we were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, so one thing, this is a story actually that happened. We're on the boat. And it went quiet, and we were looking out the window, and Zahid went, "Oh, look over there, there's a blue whale." And I got really excited, and I looked out the window, and then as soon as I looked at him, it went down. And I realised what he'd done to me, and I was just like, "Oh, you bastard."
Yeah. But it was a big blue whale, though. Where else do you find them? In the bathroom? That's where they live.
In the fjord. I was so disappointed in myself, just as much as anything else, really, because I fell for it.
So your homework for today was, can you tell me 3 or 4 things in Norway that are hairy?
3 or 4 things in Norway that are hairy.
That you think is hairy, for example.
So, what do I think is hairy? I looked it up. I think, and this actually, it ties in with the word of the day.
Can you say hairy? Yeah, but I've got some more stuff to talk about. Harry, can you say Harry in Norwegian?
Harry Harry.
That's an English name, but in Norwegian it's...
Harry?
Harry.
Harry?
Harry.
Is that better? Harry?
Yeah, there you got it. Harry.
Harry?
Harry.
Like hurrying. Hurry?
No. It's nothing to do with the R. It's R. Don't be afraid of the R. It won't kill you. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Harry.
Harry?
Yeah, so it's a bit very embarrassing to use the R.
I'm not very good at it.
In Bergen, they try to avoid the R and they drive around, but just say it. R. Yeah, it's the same word that you use when you're seducing beautiful young Coogan. Coogan?
Cougans? What's a cougar? Oh, a cougar.
Okay, cougar, yes.
Can you get a young cougar?
What is a cougar? It's an animal. So, so Harry.
Maybe for season 3.
And camping.
Camping.
That's Harry.
Camping is Harry.
For many people who doesn't camp.
Do you know what? Yeah, because I've been to a campsite and they don't put tents down. They like build mini houses and things around their tent, like a domain. And it's not really camping in a tent at all, from what I've seen.
Go on, please.
Well, so if you go camping, you might get a caravan, you might get a tent, right, in the UK. In Norway, from what I've seen, they get the caravan out and then they build a fortress around it, pretty much, with its own patio, barbecues, TVs.
So you find that, Harry?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Why would you go camping and have a TV?
So what do you do in the UK in camping? You look at the wall and read Agatha Christie? The Murder in the Camping Wagon?
No, I suppose we do outside activities to do in nature.
All day and night?
All night you're drinking.
Play more croquet or cricket.
Yeah, you're drinking in the night and then...
Yeah, that's Harry too. So,
is it?
Fake tan is...
I
see you having a fake tan
Harry.
as well.
Like, honestly, I see women walking around that look like Cheetos.
Yeah.
Cheetos with like a white trousers.
What's Cheetos?
A white top and then or cheese puffs. You know, the orange crisps, chips.
Ostepop?
Yeah,
Ostepops. Can you say the Ostepops? Yeah, you know the word.
Yeah.
So that's Harry. In Norway, that's Harry. Ostepop is a Harry thing.
Is it?
Yeah, and to ask people, smell my fingers.
Is that Harry or is that just a good way to get arrested?
Why? Because you had your finger up your ass?
It depends where the finger goes, I guess, doesn't it?
Depends on the smell, doesn't it? What are we talking about? So, tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
In Norway, that's Harry. In UK, of course, it's even the Queen had them. But it's Harry.
Yeah, very Harry.
And trying to remove tribal tattoos where you can see the omriss.
Yeah, the outline.
That's even more Harry.
Yeah.
Somalian people having red beard is for them not Harry. For me, it's quite Harry.
Yeah. I love the red beards. I think they're brilliant.
You know why it's red?
Isn't it to do with henna?
No, they're all the Sex Pistols fans. Yeah, so it's from the youth and they're still, okay, I'm old and I'm sitting in a wheelchair, but look at my red beard.
That makes sense because obviously Harry Selassie was a big Sex Pistols fan from what...
He was Harry Selassie, yeah. So he was...
oh, no.
And Crocs are Harry.
Crocs are Harry?
Oh, yeah. Crocs are the most Harry...
Not that I would wear them, obviously.
Would you wear them?
Yeah, I wear them all the time. I love Crocs.
I'll tell you something that I found out was Harry in another part of the world.
Yeah.
And like Norwegian Harry, but in China. Me and my friend, we went to China. And we just Thomas said la oss stikke og prøve en lokal restaurant. Let's try local restaurants for once. And we went to a local restaurant, and it was very local, like too local. So local that they took pictures of me and Thomas. So we went in that restaurant, and people were sitting with their feet up in the chair and eating with their hands. And there was, of course, no menu in English. So I just pointed on something. And I think it's somebody tried to explain, meatball. So someone said, I think he's trying to say, meet us at the backside. And I said, I think he's trying to say meatballs. And we ordered that, and we got meatballs, and they were as big as a football.
Wow.
Huge meatball, like a kilogram of meatball, 2 meatballs. And we were like, what the fuck? It's like a watermelon. So we asked for knife and fork, and they, used 10 minutes to find knife and fork because it wasn't.
Yeah, well, if it's a local restaurant, then probably.
Yeah, and we started to eat with knife and fork, and they laughed. And another guy showed me, meatball, and he ate it as an apple. And they were laughing as so hairy of them to eat it with knife and fork. Now you are here and you're... Or that's maybe not Harry, it's another version of Harry called Johan.
Johan?
Yeah, Johan is more like more stupid than Harry. Harry is just bad taste. Johan is like a bit stupid thing to do.
Just like sort of like culturally ignorant.
Yeah, when you're in China, eat
meatballs with your hands.
As the Chinese. Yeah, that's the saying, I think, the quote. So, do you have anything else? Chubby cheek is Harry.
What is Harry?
Chubby cheek.
Chubby cheek?
Yeah.
What's that?
Chubby cheek is like, when you deliberately make things look old.
Oh, shabby chic.
So what do you think I said?
Chubby cheek. Oh, I thought you was going to say something with the cheeks in your mouth or something. Sorry.
Oh, sorry for not pronouncing it right.
Unsure.
But the right way to express it is
means sorry, by the way.
Unsure. Shabby chic, yeah. And that's Asians don't understand shabby chic.
No?
No,
they just think you're poor.
Yeah. Because when I bought a table, like a spisebord with the 7 chairs, and my parents came to visit me, and the table was made of a 100-year-old Chinese door.
Oh, cool.
And they said, what the fuck? It's a door. You use that as a table? I said, yes, it's 100 years old. It's from China. From China! What?
Oh, no.
Well, are you so poor that you make a table of door? And I said, we don't need to speak English. We can speak Urdu.
Yeah.
And they said, this is not good. Because they never understood that. They never understood that AHA, for example, Morten Harket, and they were like the biggest band in the 90s, 80s. And they had holes in their pants.
Yeah.
They were like, what the fuck? Did they climb through barbed wire to get to the stage? Why is he by using these old pants?
Oh,
they're not doing well, are they?
Oh, no.
And I said, that's for you. Can we put in Harry here?
Yeah, I think Harry.
There's a message from abroad.
I was not... You've changed all the sounds up. That was amazing.
Thank you very much. We had some help from a friend of mine that will be in another episode, but that changed a lot.
Was so cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
So, you have some friends who have some problems.
I do have some friends. I'd like to point that out first. Right, so this is a message from my friend Paul.
Hi, it's Paul from Kent in England here. My question is, what is snooze? And why are some Norwegians obsessed with it?
Oh. So what is snooze? And why are some Norwegians obsessed with snooze?
That's a very good question. And you said it right. Snooze. Can you say snooze?
Snooze? Is that...
Oh, I'm just making fun of you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Sorry, I have to take this work more serious.
I feel like I'm really learning
You are, and it's learning by doing. So here's a kilogram of snus. Eat it. No, snus is. Well, you know what snus is, don't you? You have lived there a couple of days and weeks.
It's so from what I can see is it's like a chewing gum shaped tea bag that you put under your lip and then get nicotine shock.
Yes, it's like a tampon for dwarfs. It is. Yes, it's tobacco.
Yeah, it's I tried it and I just felt sick. That was it. I felt sick after about 10 minutes. It made my mouth tingle and I spat it out, and then I felt really dizzy for half an hour.
So a snooze, when you put it, you can it's called snooze, but if you one portion is called en pris.
En pris.
En pris. Or
En pris.
En pris. Kan jeg bomme en pris av det? Can I bum a price?
Can you bum a price?
Yeah, pris. Yeah, that's it called. It's also called a prell.
So you can put snus up your bum as well?
Bomme, bum. Can I bum a cigarette for me? You don't speak that in English?
Oh, I see. Sorry.
How
I
long
thought
have
you
you
meant,
been in Norway?
Can you bum a
Can I bum?
snus?
Prell snus. There are many versions. The old version back in the days, they used to. It just came as løsvekt. Then you just had
Løsvekt is that mean loose?
loose. Yeah. Then you have to bake it.
You had to bake
snus.
it.
Yeah. You call it to bake when you press it together and shape it, and you can see, and that was interesting, because everything is like what you call it, electronics in Norway, and everything is machines and stuff. So you don't see good handwork anymore.
You don't see good handwork when you're bumming snus.
Hand jobs. So so you when you see at YouTube, you see people making things, and they're like very good håndarbeider, håndverk. You almost don't see that. Shoemakers, they let me take that shoe to the back room, and they come up with a fixed shoe. You don't see people working with their hands anymore.
Yeah.
So I have always find it a bit interesting to look at good snus bakers, how they squeeze the snus in their hand, and how they make the perfect portion, put it on their lips. It's like for you maybe in Croydon to see people making perfect joints.
Yeah, actually, you do appreciate someone rolling a good joint. It is quite.
You liked that comparison, didn't you?
Well, it's just because it's culturally relevant, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see. Some people almost can do it with one hand, while with the other hand they're playing like a guitar.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, if it was true.
Oh.
But it's so that's that's snus.
Again.
But in Norway you put snus in your upper lip. In Afghanistan, for example, you put them in your ass. No, you put them in the underlip.
Lower lip.
Lower lip, yeah. So it doesn't look that cool. But for foreigners, it doesn't look that cool to have it in the upper lip either.
No, I mean, like I saw one guy with the baked snus, and he had this dark brown stuff just dribbling from the top of his tooth, and it looked like it was disgusting.
Yeah, it looks kind of good. Sorry, it's a new microphone. Yeah. It looks quite disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
But it's like, it's very, very Norwegian. That's maybe the most distinguished, the most Norwegian thing to...
Yeah.
Can you fill in the rest?
To come from Norway, other than the cheese slice?
Yes.
Maybe the paperclip.
Yeah, to do the paperclip. So it's very snus is very Norwegian thing, and that's and now even in the US, if you're in New York, you can buy snus.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's but then you have to say it in American. Hello, do you have snus? Oh,
they call it snus.
Snus. Oh yeah, I got snus. You want one?
I got some snus for you. Yeah.
So when I was in New York, I said, "Do you have snus?" Ah, Scandinavian, eh? Yeah. Wow, snus. Wow. Yeah, I got snus. Give me 2 seconds. I got snus. Let's see here. Yeah, snus. Yeah, that's fun. So you want snus? Yes. Wow, let me see here. Where's the snus? And we looked for the snus, and I bought it. And there you are. So you enjoy snus, huh? Yes. How much is it? And I took it and I went back to my hotel room and I just saw on the backside. This was in 2011, and it was best before 2009.
Oh, nice.
Snus, and it was hard. It was like ice hockey puck.
Oh, nice.
Like that's yeah.
Ice hockey puck snus.
So but people know more about snus. The awareness around snus is quite interesting.
I saw some really weird flavors like lime and chili or something. That was a bit strange for snus. You've got me saying snus now. Oh no.
Did you see? Is it true? Lime or oh shit! It didn't go away. So you saw lime and chili snus?
Yeah, lime and chili snus. I saw someone have snus.
Well,
Lime
it
and
sounds
chili
like
snus.
like a taco snus with some lime, some chilies, and
Yeah, I
little shatai, and you put it under your lip.
The guy was from Telemark, so I think that probably explains it a little bit.
It's fun because if you're trying to stop smoking, hvis du skal slutte å røyke, so people who stop smoking, they always have something in their mouth, like a stick or a
Lollipop.
or just something like a match or something. But when you're trying to quit snousing, what you put under your lip?
I don't know. Your finger? No?
Your thumb. No, I don't know, but maybe they put something. What would it be? That would be a real dwarf
Wait,
tampon.
that could be a question that we can.
Yeah, for the viewers
Yeah, what do you put under your lip?
who are listening.
Word of the week.
So it's been an upgrade. And
I'm
you didn't
so
know
impressed
that.
with these sounds.
Isn't it cool?
They're so. I've not heard them before, and I'm just every time I hear a new one, I'm just a little smile on my face.
Yeah, they're
So cool.
originals made for this podcast. So we're doing good now. That's what I'm trying to.
That is,
I
yeah,
turned
we're
off
going
our
up in the
sound.
world, yeah.
We're doing very good.
Very good.
So people are calling and giving us sound effects and stuff, and
Is it not because they felt sorry for us? It's because they.
they want it to be perfect.
Ah, nice.
So word of the week then.
So this word I've got is actually a collection of sounds in Norway that mean things. So you've got ha, which means I beg your pardon. And then you've got which means oh, I agree with you.
Let's go for ha because it's a podcast itself. So you like that sound or do you have a problem?
It really irritates me.
So ha, how did you say it?
Ha. It sounds like an angry parrot. Ha.
And what does it mean?
It means, huh? Well, what did you say? Or
Oh no, it means more than that.
does it? What else does it mean?
It means in Norwegian. It means I'm sorry, or it means I beg your pardon,
Yeah, I beg
or
your
it
pardon,
means no.
it means no.
Yeah, because it's say something to me, for example.
Hello, you've got a really nice T-shirt on.
Ha.
Oh,
So
I see,
it depends on how you say it. You can say something else, for example.
I think your driving skills are impressive.
Ha.
Oh.
So it's lots of Please go on.
No, I feel like if I compliment you again, you're just going to make me feel bad about it with your.
Okay,
your
just say something.
harring. I'm not looking forward to the food of the week.
Huh.
Oh, I genuinely felt sympathy then.
So
That
it's
was really nice.
so you can use ha as and back in the days the Sami culture up in north that was their language. They had one word, but they had different ways of expressing it with the forskjellige tonefall. So if you say like you could speak Norwegian to a Sami guy before the language got developed. Hi, hvordan går det? And that just means, it's okay, but it's still snowing. And I put my Sami hat in the dry cleaner, and it's now too small.
Oh no.
So ha is very good. Ha is every politeness in Norwegian is in ha.
I thought, isn't it true that the most polite thing you can ask someone that's Sami is how many reindeer they have?
Yeah, it's
Really polite. You should ask them.
old myth.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not I see.
Yeah.
Well, was I just pranked again then by someone, or does it mean anything? Or
Yeah, it means like how many reindeers do you have? But the polite thing would be to say like you're really tall and beautiful.
and then they can be like, huh?
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 No, yeah, you can ask Sammy about it. It's like asking me how many camels do you have and how many wives do you have. So it's the same politeness. And yeah,
No, I feel really bad. Genuine guilt now.
Yeah, because our
Just
sound
ignorance.
technician is a Sami guy, and yeah, he doesn't like that at all. So "ha" is an interesting word, because when you know the meaning of the word "ha," then you can speak half Norwegian.
Yeah, like ha and that seems to be the other one. Not just it's
And is a good word. It means that I'm following, and I agree, or I'm a bit fed up, and can I go now? So, so the words, and you have like you're suffocating, and that means just yeah, right, yeah, and that's more a female thing to do.
So when I first heard it, it's
Maybe if it's a rapper
we have a children's
telling you
audience.
new lines.
So yeah, when I first heard it, I just thought they were having an asthma attack or something. When they were like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is you got a cold? Or
Or a fly just flied.
you're struggling for breath.
But that's mostly women.
Yeah.
So I'm in Grünerløkka in Oslo. There was a Greek guy. I used to go there and eat gyros.
Nice.
Yes, and he was very nice. And he was han hadde alltid på seg en singlet, kledd i singlet. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Oh, it was you.
Sorry, incoming spam call.
From Papua New Guinea. I used to get that all the time.
This one's from Slovakia.
Oh, if you'd say it from Greece, I would say, oh, even more perfect, because my story is from Greece.
Yeah, I think I'll
So that guy in the shop, he used to wear a singlet, and very hairy guy, very masculine with a mustache. And he used to say something when I bought food from him that I thought that he must have learned Norwegian just from women. Because there are certain things women say that men don't say. So when I bought their gyros, and he was like, I said, tusen takk. And then he said,
that's a nice size.
Ha det bra, ha det godt da. Ha det godt da. Ha det bra, ha det godt da. So goodbye it means, but it's said in a way, ha det bra, ha det godt da. Ja, ha det godt da. Ha det da. And that's a very feminine way of saying it. And he was very masculine. You want gyro. How you want gyro? To eat here or over there? He was like this. You ketchup? No. Thank you very much. Okay, ha det. Ha det bra. Ha det godt da. Ha det godt da. Ha det da. Oh,
that's,
so it was like that. So I
didn't find it patronizing when he started making the baby noises.
No, I was came to that conclusion as a teacher that he must have learned it from women.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. No minority group or group of people is safe today, but.
And now it's about time you want to.
I'm looking forward to the new sound effect.
Isn't it good Norwegian food?
So I've been working a lot to make this.
That was special. Can you play it again?
Oh,
one more
of
time,
course.
just so we can.
Isn't it good Norwegian food?
That's so good.
Isn't it
Bit of
good?
Norwegian wood there.
Yeah, so perfect. Norwegian food. Today we are going to eat a very Norwegian dish. It's called, what is it called?
I don't know what it's
I
called.
told it, that was your, not day work.
My not day work.
No, I gave you the assignment to try to find out what it is through the carbon-14 method.
I can describe it to people if you want.
Yes, please.
So it was hot about an hour and a half ago. Now it's got a skin.
A little thin layer, yes. It's rømmegrøt.
Rømmegrøt, and it's
not
cold.
grøt. It's grøt.
Grøt?
Rømmegrøt. Ah, that's perfect. It means that's your Norwegian voice. So every time you speak Norwegian,
I've got to speak rømmegrøt.
Yeah, because you're saying it very good.
Oh.
Have you tasted that before?
No, I haven't. And
how's the smell?
It smells a bit buttery. That's as much, because it's supposed to be hot, right?
Yes.
And this has been.
But you can eat it cold. It's so delicious. You can eat it.
It's nice cold as well because it's been sat here for like an hour or so. It's got a skin on the top that seems quite thick. Okay, I'm gonna try eating it.
Please eat it.
Oh,
beg your pardon?
No.
Huh?
No.
You liked it?
No.
Are you crazy? That's rømmegrøt. You don't like to røm?
I don't like cold. Like, first of all, the skin.
Your skin?
No, the rømme. Oh, God.
You loved it.
So.
Oh, that bad. Give it a dice then. So the skin on it is really thick. And then you bite into it, and then you get like this nice custard consistency. Custard. It's like custard, but
it
a
tastes
bit
nothing
better.
like custard.
Yeah, because custard is just sugar.
This tastes like sadness.
Sadness. And the dice for sadness?
The dice for sadness. This is a 2, if not a 1.5.
Language power.
Honestly, that's one of the worst things you've given me. That was not.
Du kan også kontakte salongen direkte. Vennligst vent på svar. Hallo.
Hi, potterklip?
Hæ?
Potterklip.
Hva er det du sier?
Potterklip.
Hårklipp?
Potterklip.
Jeg skjønner ikke hva du sier før klipp.
Potterklip? Ja.
Potteklipp?
Ja.
En potteklipp?
Potterklip.
Ok, du ønsker det?
Ja. Er det Harry?
Hvor i landet er det du holder til? Fordi da vet jeg hvilken salong jeg kan sette deg over til. Hvilken salong?
Ja.
Hvilken salong?
Ja, takk. Harry Potterklip, ja.
Harry Potter-klipp?
Ja, takk.
Ikke en potteklipp, men Harry Potter-klipp?
Harry, ja.
Harry Potter.
Ja.
Harry Potter. Du ønsker en hårklipp som Harry Potter.
Nei, Harry Potterklip. Er en Potterklip Harry? Drammen, Harry.
Drammen? Ok. I got you.
Ja, takk.
Jeg setter over til Drammen, jeg. Så kan du høre med de om de kan gi deg en Harry Potter-klipp.
Language
Thank you for listening to the Language Power podcast presented by Zahid and Jamie Andrews. Production and music by me, Sean Bartlett. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you really liked it, please recommend it to someone else that might really like it.